Wasn't that fast? That was called Monkeys. That was done last year. And, whoops. Hello. Oh. Yeah, thank you. I have it on now. Okay, we're back, and that was called Monkeys, and that was done last year. And we're coming up on the last hour and a quarter, and it doesn't get much better. Throughout the course of the day, we had an opportunity this year not only to meet with a number of our kids, but to visit with a number of the parents. And with us in the studio right now is another parent. And this is Martin Henley's mother. That's a, what is your first name?
Merlin.
Can you tell us, was the decision for this young man to become involved in this program his, yours, the family's?
Well, we brought him down here, and it was his decision whether he wanted to join or not.
Mm-hmm. But the idea, had you heard something about the program?
We had seen it in the paper.
Mm-hmm. And what, as a parent, what were you looking for? Just an activity, an arts experience?
We were looking for an outlet for his, what has been labeled creativity.
Yep-er.
So this has suited the purpose very well.
Good, good. What are the things that you have come to hear about or see within the program here, if anything, that you have found satisfying as a parent?
Well, he comes on Wednesday night and is one of the youngest of the Wednesday night crew. But what he appreciates and what we appreciate is that he's treated as an equal among them and not as a little kid. And that has helped him. Sometimes it's a disadvantage, but to the majority of the time it's been an advantage to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always on his bandwagon about equal rights for kids, and that's one of the times when he's really not treated like a kid so much.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think, frankly, since this program began in 1976, that's been the hallmark. The ages have mixed beautifully, mostly because the kids are more interested in what they're doing than how old the players are. Anything else?
Our friend that came and visited with you was very much impressed with the responsibility that the kids were able to take among themselves without a whole lot of adult supervision, that they were responsible for the equipment that they use and the knowledge that they're gaining, and hopefully that that he will want to go on and pursue some type of career in the business, or at least he's getting his feet wet in all different areas.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
What,
as a parent, yeah. Whether your youngster would be interested in working in the field of communication?
Oh, that wouldn't bother me at all.
There are some parents who are a little jittery about choosing a field that is ostensibly very competitive.
Well, there's not many fields anymore that aren't very competitive.
Yeah,
so, well, whatever he wants to do, that's fine.
Excellent. If there were anything that could be put into the program for your child, what would you like to see?
Oh, you should have given me some time on that one.
Oh, right off the top of your head. They're the best answers.
No, I can't think of anything else that, he's really had the red carpet treatment and he has responded. No, I don't think I could ask for anything else.
Super.
We're very well satisfied with it.
Great. Okay. Well, that makes it unanimous. We've been doing pretty well with the parents, and right now we're going to return to the kids, and then we're going to provide you with a chance to take a look at Rusty's Playhouse, and then we go into the last hour as the 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon continues. Let's watch.
Yeah, wow. This is true. George.
George Harrison.
Yes.
I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you.
Another day, another grubnik. Well, what should I study today? Maybe, Arthur Hammett. Need an Arthur.
Here we are, Elmo.
Yeah.
This is it. This is my playhouse. This is where you're gonna be staying with me, cuz. This is my playhouse. This is also where we print the newspaper. Over there is the printer. That's where we print the newspaper, right? Okay. Over here is my computer. I have a program called Word Processor. That's where I process words, right? And then you can use them together. This is my trunk right over here. I spend a considerable amount of time trunking, if you will, I guess. And this is basically it. This is home.
I must say, Cousin Russell, I'm totally unimpressed with this playhouse. I mean, this word processor, it's last year's model. It's not new. That printing press, it's obsolete. This is not the cutting edge technology.
I understand that, but it's paid for, all right? It works. It does what I need it to do, and it's mine, and it works. So that's what we have. Sorry. What are you doing?
Taking notes.
Cousin Russell, who is this funny-looking green gentleman?
That's Larry Boots from the planet What's His Face. That's Jones.
Greetings.
Jones. He's a how should we call it? A foreign exchange student, and he's exchanging here, and he's working with me. You'll see him around.
That's funny. He looks to me like someone from the planet What's-His-Face.
Hi, enemy mateys. I'm Icky Grinch, video pirate. Get it? Well, anyway, you've seen Rusty's Playhouse. Well, this is much better because we're taking over. That's right. This is now Icky's shed. No more of this rusty garbage.
Garbage? Did I hear someone say garbage?
I might as well now introduce my cat. This is Mr. Garbage Man, Mr. Garbage Man. He's much better than that Mr. Mailman, Mr. Mailman. So, what do you want?
I'm here to pick up your, garbage.
Oh, yes, okay. So, what do we got here? We have, a couple balls on. Here we have papers and boxes and, this. So, alright, banana.
Oh, you can't put this as good food to waste.
Elmo, I remember 2 seasons ago, you were a little baby, all right? Now you're 12 years old. What happened?
Oh yes, I can explain that. The trick is plenty of vitamins.
Must have been big vitamins, huh? Chief, Scoops, calm down. Nice easy breaths. What's the matter?
Chief, you were just off the air. I was watching, you were off the air. You weren't live and direct, like someone was like zipping you or something.
Yeah?
Satellite feed. No fake. I was saying, you were off the air.
Alright,
It was weird.
alright, well look, why don't you be a reporter and go see what you can find out about this. What's
Right,
going
Chief.
on, alright? Stay safe. Alright, well, we're sorry. Alright, where were we? Yeah, they were big vitamins.
Well, they're
huh?
about, like this big, about this thick. They're like little boys.
I'm Mr. Feebleburger. This is Mr. Feebleburger. He's our school principal.
Rusty, we have to talk. about a basketball going through my window?
No.
Well then, how come I found this basketball with your name on it? It came through my window, and I saw you standing outside.
Oh, gee, that's funny. I was outside though. That's not, you help me out.
Mr. Feebleburger, you see, your office window points west. Now, the basketball court that you said you saw Rusty on points slightly east. Alright, now the trajectory of the ball thrown from the basketball court would have had to go northwest. But if you had seen Rusty there, the trajectory of the ball had to have been thrown northeast. Therefore, Rusty has to be innocent.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take your word for now, Mom. Thank you, Mr. Feebleburger. I owe you apologies, Rusty. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
See you.
Mr. Spielberg, could I have my ball back, please?
Alright guys, the last hour, everyone's gonna be dancing, man. I'm sure. Last hour.
Is it the end of your hour?
Let's go. Everybody. Even the parents. Even the parents. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I think we're deaf. Let's have the parents sing. There you go. That's why I got
the next song.
Hi. Your name, please? Bernhard. Is that table for one? Yes. Okay, right this way. Thank you. You're welcome. What's your favorite hand? Did you hear there's going to be a nuclear war show? Yeah, very cool. And was Libya in the What's your favorite hand? Did you hear there's going to be a nuclear war show?
1, 2, 3, 4! Well, she was just 17, you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Oh, when I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before too long I'd fall in love with her. She wouldn't dance with another. When I saw her standing there, well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Well, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. When I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. Since I saw her standing there. Oh, since I saw her standing there. Yeah, well, since I saw her standing there.
Alright, so, if the parents aren't dancing, everyone just grab a parent, bring it in, let's get dancing. Alright, so last hour, they're not listening, come on.
Especially my parents. People will know that we're related.
R-O-C-K in the USA. Coffee and a paper with the high-top sneakers of Italian design. The long cool stare, she aggravates attention. Makes up a face while she makes up her mind. Now you're in trouble, maybe she's an intellectual. What if she figures out you're not very smart? Or maybe she's the quiet type who's into heavy metal. Boy, you got to get it settled, cause she's breaking your heart. Don't try to put her in that. You can't do that to modern woman. And you're an old-fashioned man, she understands the things you're doing. She's a modern woman. She looks sleek, she seems so.
Every parent today can have a balloon.
Happy birthday to the end. Only 40 minutes. We've been here for 2 hours. She's got the eyes that make you realize you won't be hypnotized by the usual charm. You got your plan of attack that won't attract the modern woman. And you're an old-fashioned man, she understands the things you're doing. She's a modern woman. Time goes by and you're sharing an apartment. She says she loves you, but she doesn't know why. You know that she needs you, your coffee and your paper. It's a strange situation for an old-fashioned guy. The time will change, things are not the same, baby. You overcame such a bad attitude. Rocket purchase used to be for kicks, and nowadays it's politics. And after 1986, what else could be you? You got to learn to relax and face the facts of a modern woman. And you're an old-fashioned man, she understands the things you're doing. She's a modern woman. She's a modern woman. You got the casual hip that don't mean zip to the modern woman. Stop making me don't be sick to the modern woman. She's a modern woman. She's a modern
Para bailar la bamba que necesito una poca de gracia pa' mi patilla y arriba, ay arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Bamba, 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 para bailar la bamba, necesito una poca de gracia pa' mi patria y arriba,
gonna have to judge again. So keep it. Oh yeah. Let's go.
No, it's too close. I'm sorry. Don't argue with parents.
If you want, you can switch parents, but you gotta be with top parents. Hold up. Someone is sitting down. See, we're going to keep this contest going the whole night. But if we reach our goal, which we hope we do, keep calling, Anitra will smile.
Oh,
We have 2 winners.
Two, not 1 but 2.
We have Mrs. Barnaby who's jamming. Then we have an adult. Oh. K photo t-shirt, my friend. Then we have Miss Dana Saunders, the one, and she wins a Dortwise Burger King. They do it just a little bit better. No, they have it like you do it. Okay. Hey, we're gonna keep going. We got about a half hour left. Let's try to get our goal.
All right, let's go.
You broke my heart.
And you said
I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. shake 'em down.
Now it's over, Tom.
It's alright. Well,
right, look, man. Like, the parents are not dancing again. So, 20, 25 minutes, come on. That includes Jan the Wham or Miss Barnaby who won the prize. You guys do this, man. And the people at home got to call in pledges because, like, we're not doing this because we like to. No.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Get up, pick up.
Yes.
You have to dance. Hi, Mrs. Stam. I see you hiding in the back.
I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I'm heading. Hanging on the promises and the songs of yesterday. I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting all my time. Here I go again. Here I go again. Though I keep searching for an answer, never seem to find what I'm looking for. Pray give me strength to carry on, 'cause I know I need to walk along the lonely street. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, but I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. I'm just another heart in need of rescue, waiting on love's sweet journey. And I'm gonna hold on for the rest of my days, 'cause I know I need to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own.
We have some staff members in the back. They got to dance too. Josh Sterling, I know you still got to dance.
To walk along.
You don't let loose if you don't, buddy.
Everybody walks into the crowded line. Break down, take down, shake down. You busted, busted, busted. Shake down, break down, hurry. Just about the time you think it's alright. Break down, take down, shake down. You busted. Shake down, break down, take down. Everybody walks into the crowded line. Break down, take down. You busted. Lay down, you're gone. Just about the time you think it's alright. Break down, take down. Oh, you busted. Shake down, break down, take down. Everybody wants into the crowded line. Break down, take down. You busted.
Hey, Drew, we have a tradition coming up.
I can't understand it. Every time I hear you dance, you say that you want and you don't like it. Then you only say goodnight. I must give you something. I must give you something. Something that you need to feel inside. You don't have to tell me. I can see the whole set back and love breaking. Even when you're done with me. And you tell me that I'm out of love. Anything you give to me, I'll take it. No, I never give up. Don't misunderstand me. Not that I don't care about my life. Have you fun and use me? Don't pretend to be my wife. You don't have to love me. You don't have to pay the price. Call me when you want me. I'm in town, I'll pass a moment to like it. Even when you're done with me. And you tell me that I'm out of love. Anything you give to me, I'll take it. No, I never give up. Even when you're done with me.
Okay, we need Mr. Abbott to come in here, so let's get a round of applause. Get him in here, please. Right. Okay, Mr. Andy Lashevsky. No. Yo, come on! Please make a line so we have a center like a dance lane. And Mr. Andy Lashevsky.
Stand in two lines.
Come on!
Hey, move the camera over here. Down to the dance. Go!
in your fantasy with your fine palm and your clothes. Your habits all carrying on in your hand. You spoon up your nose. Ooh, and when you wake up in the morning with your head on fire, your eyes too bloody to see. Don't wanna cry when you're going, but some confession to me. Because you had to be a big shot teacher. You had to open up your mouth. You had to be a big shot teacher. All your friends were so knocked out. You had to have the last word, last night. You know what everything's about. You had to have the right hot spotlight. You had to be a big shot last night. They were all impressed with your house arrest, the people that you knew on the lanes, and the story of your latest success kept so entertaining. Ah, but now you just don't remember all the things you said. You're not sure that you want to know. I give you one hit on your show, get put on the show. Yes, yes, you had to be a big shot teacher. You had to prove it to the crowd. You had to be a big shot teacher. All of your friends were so knocked out. You had to have the last word, last night. You're so much fun to be around. You had to have the front page hold tight. You had to be a big shot last night. Two cents in, you know it'll leave it alone. But you went over the line when you see it was time to go. Yeah. You had to open up your mouth. You had to be a big shot teacher. All of your friends were so knocked out. You had to have the last word, last night. You know what everything's about. You had to have the right spotlight. You had to be a big shot last night.
Round of applause for Mr. Clark, please.
Well, I want to congratulate all of you. You've done a wonderful job. Don't forget that before you leave, you want to take your pledge sheets with you. To be very honest with you, the initial numbers, based also upon some checks that my dad has upstairs, would bring us very, very close to our mark last year if we just don't do anything except take what you bring in and what has been donated during the course of today and what came in the mail yesterday and today. What I like to hope for is the fact that we sort of get the edge as everybody judiciously and diligently gets those sponsor sheets out, collects the revenue and brings it back, that maybe it would be a nickel, a dime, or a quarter higher per hour and sort of put us over, even if only by 10, 20, or $100. This is the 30th of April, so we like to get everything in, I think by the 14th of May, 2 weeks, something like that, and then life will be fantastic. But 8 years in a row and a big television audience, biggest live broadcast we've ever done, and it was an uphill battle because we had so many kids who were supposed to participate who were unable to because of illness, and I salute those of you, and I know there are more than a few of you who really were not operating on all your burners, and some of you who never operate on all of your burners, who made a great sacrifice. So, number one, congratulations. You have every right to be proud, and I sincerely hope that all of you who have worked with equipment like the new toy and find it a pleasant addition to our growing array of acquired hardware. Number two, don't forget, it doesn't count unless you take the sponsor sheet home when you leave. And number three, those of you who have pledged your loyalty and devotion to Mr. Abbott and the rest of the staff in terms of helping to lower the transmitters and take care of the basic shutdown, all we want to do is get the gear off the roof, and that's all. The rest of the stuff we'll clean up next week. So then everybody can go home and get some rest and get well. Okay? Good night, and God bless.
Not made for
Yes, go to Amiga. Go to the Amigas. Thank you.